Gourmands, good to see you at my channel. Wish you a very happy new year to you all. This year I have planned on preparing healthy recipes for special occasions ahead of time, and here's my first video of the year because the festival of Sankranti is around the corner. On Makar Sankranti, Maharashtrians greet one another and exchange sesame jaggery crackers. The underlying thought behind this is to set aside any grudges from the past and decide to talk nicely and remain friends. So I decided to make these sweet traditional festive goodies with a slight modification, and hence I have this Sankranti specific recipe for you all today. As the name implies, multi-seed crackers are entirely made out of seeds. Don't worry, I also have a savory multi-seed crackers in case you are abstaining from the sweet stuff. I typically travel quite a bit. Trying to commit to a healthy lifestyle while on the road can sometimes become challenging. There are several fast food restaurants and other places to get a quick bite along the highways. All these places have one thing in common: they all serve unhealthy stuff. My diet is very important to me, and the snacks that I eat has to be nutritious. Therefore, I have this very important tradition of getting ready with the traveling pack the night before the traveling day. It typically consists of a bag of my homemade trail mix or granola, followed by some filling cookies or mixed seed crackers that I'm sharing with you all today. They are very easy to carry and enjoy while on the move. Mindless eating is what brings in extra calories during your daily intake. Simple carbs and sugar are abundant in store-bought yummy snacks, which are definitely not what you should have before bed. They contain fillers and preservatives, and that's where homemade multi-seed crackers come in. Although these multi-seed crackers are not particularly low in calories, they do have better nutrients because they are low in carbs and sugar. However, their flavor is so delicious that they might just become as addictive as candies. Baked seed crackers are your guilt-free alternative when you want to eat something scrumptious but lower in carbs while lounging on the couch watching movies. These crackers are a super way to add seeds and nutrition to your diet, especially for the fussy eaters or even busy office goers. Kids and toddlers will also love these crackers. It's an amazing gluten-free option for an allergic guest or a modest present for a friend. If it's difficult for you to increase more seeds, this is undoubtedly the ideal excuse to increase your seed intake. So here's the snacky way to achieve that. In this video, we will make both sweet and salty crackers. In today's video, we are using pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, white sesame, black sesame, chia seeds, melon seeds, flax seeds, Nigella seeds, basil seeds, buckwheat seeds, amaranth seeds, pink salt, jaggery, rice flour, caraway seeds, fennel seeds, cumin seeds, carom seeds, vegetable oil, and warm water. In the first part, let's start with sweet mixed seed crackers. Put all the seeds in a microwave safe bowl. Don't worry if you don't have access to a variety of seeds. You can use more of one kind of seed and less of another as long as the overall amount of seed used is the same as in the recipe. Roast in the microwave for a minute. You can also roast them on a stovetop. Now remove, stir and roast again for another minute. If necessary, roast for more 30 seconds. Timing is very important since the seeds heat up quickly. Now add salt to this and give a nice mix. Place a parchment paper on baking sheet and set it aside. Now take jaggery in a bowl and microwave for 2 minutes 30 seconds. This can also be done on a stovetop. Just add 2 tablespoons water before adding jaggery while doing it on a stovetop. To check if it's ready, drop a small amount of jaggery in cold water. The jaggery needs to be breakable and not sticky. If the jaggery is sticky, reheat it until it is ready. Now add toasted seeds to the jaggery. Quickly combine them using a silicone spatula. This process needs to be done as fast as possible, otherwise the mixture hardens. Pour the entire mixture onto the parchment paper. Cover with another parchment paper and roll as thin as possible. Again, you need to be quick. Now remove the paper and use a knife to score the cracker into desired shape. Leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. Now break up into pieces when completely cool, firm and set. The ingredients in these crackers are powerhouses of nutrition and health benefits. Seeds contain all the starting materials necessary to develop into complex plants. Because of this, they are extremely nutritious. They also contain healthy fats and many important vitamins, minerals and antioxidants. Besides being crisp and very delicious, these mixed seed cracker snacks are literally packed with dietary fiber. The great thing about dietary fiber is that they give you a filling effect. Now the second part of the video is salty mixed seed crackers. In a big bowl, add all the ingredients. You can use any seeds as long as the overall amount of seed used is the same as in the recipe. However, you must use at least one kind of gelatinous seed such as Flax Seeds or Chia Seeds, which will act as a binder and give the crackers structure. The only two things you don't want to change are the ratio of seeds to water and the ratio of gelatinous seeds to other ingredients. Now add the warm water, mix well, then add rice flour, stir thoroughly, then let aside for an hour while stirring every 15 minutes. These mixed seed crackers are literally a blank canvas for experimentation. If you like garlic, mince it and throw it in there. Italian herbs, delicious. Sun-dried tomatoes, a great idea. Appreciate a little bit cake? Add some pepper. You can also reduce the amount of salt and dip these crackers into dark chocolate and let them set. You can literally divide the mixture and make few different crackers from single batch. After an hour, make sure it has gel-like consistency and can form a ball. Let's spread out the dough on baking sheet with parchment paper. Add another paper on top and use a rolling pin to flatten the seeds out into a thin, even layer. A thickness of 3 to 4 mm is good. Now remove the top paper and bake for 4 minutes 30 seconds. Halfway through baking, cut the crackers to ensure even cutting. If not, they might be very difficult to cut or break evenly. Towards the end, pay special attention because the seeds are heat sensitive. Depending on how golden and crispy you like your seeds to be, you can modify the baking time. Break into pieces once they have dried and completely cooled. The combination of colors and textures from the variety of seeds is truly impressive. It's the magical power of seeds, which are nutrient dense and crunchy, leaving you feeling satisfied. These wholesome crackers are great with hummus, yogurts, nuts or seed butters, heated dips or just by themselves. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that the crumbs are excellent for topping salads or pastas. It's a great alternative to unhealthy crackers for an evening snack and a fantastic complement to a cheese board. They are crispy, delicious, healthy and help replace bread in some situations. If your self-control mechanism is better than mine, then store them in an airtight jar on the counter and they will remain crispy and amuse you for up to a week. You can refrigerate them for up to a month and freeze for up to 3 months. Here comes the tasting time. It's crispy and yummy. Warm up your tummies during this winter with this nutritious pack with lots of iron and protein and a very simple seed cracker. Oh, I love this. I'm always drawn to super minimalistic recipes like these, and that's why mixed seed crackers are often made in our household. If you try any of these recipes, please leave a comment. Also let me know what kind of healthy recipe would you like to see next. Till then, happy Makar Sankranti, Pongal and Uttarayan. Eat clean.